Kitchens 100% are the most overwhelming room in your home to renovate. The reason why is because it is where functionality has got to be at 100%, and you also want to make it really beautiful. Those two worlds can be hard to merge. My name is Griffin Dorner. I'm a professional interior designer, and I'm here today to give you 3 tips for your kitchen renovation. Let's start out by talking about investments. Cabinetry, countertops, and appliances will be your largest investments in your kitchen, so be prepared for that. If you have the ability to keep existing cabinetry by painting it a new color, this will save you thousands of dollars. Sometimes that can mean maybe you're just keeping the outers and we're going to redo the island. Maybe we're keeping all of the lowers, ripping out the uppers, and then you can add like a cabinet on top of counter or something like that. But any cabinetry you can salvage and keep, it will help your budget in an immense way. And then you can use that money to spend on your countertops, go with a natural stone. It's such a beautiful look that really cannot be replicated. So that would be my first tip. My next tip is going to be to mix up your hardware. I can spot any designer kitchen just by looking at the hardware choices. You do not want to go and pick one hardware to go on all of your cabinetry. That is a huge mistake, and you are missing out on so much character and personality. As you can see behind me, this is a kitchen my team and I finished last year, and we have some knobs, we have some handles, and you can't see all of them, but we even have some latches going on. You're going to want to choose 2 to 3 different types of hardware between knobs, handles, cup pulls, all of that kind of stuff. And another thing that you can do to really spice it up is you can do one color on the outers and a different color on the island. But go on Pinterest, scroll, and you'll see that you can see how people mix hardware, and it makes the kitchen have so much more personality. Do not miss this step. Okay, my last tip is going to be avoid trends and add personality. One of the most common mistakes that I see and hear from clients is, well, I don't really want my house to look like a certain trend, like farmhouse, for example. And so they're like, well, obviously I can't do white cabinets because I don't want my kitchen to look like a farmhouse. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. What you don't want to do is white cabinetry with black hardware, subway tile backsplash, gray walls. Then it's going to look more farmhousey. So it's really the combination of these colors and these textures that create a trendy look. So what you want to do instead is do white cabinets if you love white cabinets. And then maybe you're going to go with a gold on the hardware, or you're going to do a backsplash. Maybe that's the same as the countertops. Add personality. Scroll through Pinterest and see what you're drawn to. See what you're repeatedly pinning over and over again, and then figure out ways to add personality to each of those things so it doesn't look like a copy paste. I know this can feel super overwhelming, and kitchen designs, they are really, really hard. If you need help, please reach out to us. We actually offer one-on-one virtual